Hey, you beautiful souls. Let me motivate you. We all get stuck. Lose focus, don't feel like we have the energy, or just feel like we hit a wall. There's so many reasons why we feel like we're just not making progress in certain areas. So today I'm going to give you some tangible tips that will help you build momentum so that you can find success either in an individual area of your life or overall success, building that bright, beautiful life which you're trying to achieve. So to anybody who's never seen my face before, hi, I'm Elizabeth Blackwell, and I specialize in helping people set sacred space and find your highest and greatest selves. So let's get started. I am going to give you a bunch of tangible tips today about how to build momentum and progress towards your goals. But if there's the number one thing that I want you to take away from this video, it's this. It's not about speed, it's about direction. When it comes to building momentum, it is much more important that you're headed in the right direction. It's better to make slow progress towards what you truly desire than to rush towards something that doesn't align with what your real intentions are. And then my next point, know what you want. This is key in order for you to know where to put your time and attention. Remember, where focus goes, energy flows. You've got to know what you're truly trying to build momentum towards. And some people just say, I want to be happy. Well, that's wonderful. But what does happiness mean to you? You have to be able to focus on things. Now, this can be very specific or a more broad topic. And I will give the example of maybe you're trying to build momentum for physical progress. Some people may know directly, I want to put on muscle or I want to lose body fat percentage, that they have that hyper-specific where they know what they're trying to do. Or it could be a more generalized focus on overall health and wellness. But you have to have enough of a definition about what you want so that you can know what area you're building that momentum towards, so that you can align everything else in your life in order to focus on that. For my third tip, it is remove anything that doesn't add value towards whatever you're trying to build or achieve. As you start to focus on whatever it is that you're trying to make progress towards, make note as to what your obstacles or roadblocks are and start to either move those out of your life or withdraw your energy from them. When you're trying to build momentum in any area, there's always going to be distractions, things that pull your attention away. So know what those are and remove them from your life. I'm going to give another example here. Let's say you're trying to build connection within your life and you want to make deeper and more frequent, connections with individuals. Well, if you have a bunch of very negative people in your life that are taking your time and your energy, that's going to pull that focus or momentum away from building connections in a real and authentic way. So my fourth tip is get excited about it. Now, I understand, especially if you're stuck, that it is sometimes hard to get excited about the work that has to go into something. But that's not what I want you to focus on. I want you to get excited about whatever the goal is. That will help to build that energy within you so that it'll push you in the right direction. So build as much energy and excitement about whatever it is that you're trying to build or bring about. If you've stuck with me this far, consider hitting that subscribe button, because I'm working to build momentum on this channel. So come along for the ride, because it's all about trying to help you find your highest and greatest self. And I promise I will do everything I can to help you get there. And if you're getting some use out of this, hit the like button as well, because it really does help out small channels like this. Number 5 is start small. This goes back to, this is more about direction than it is about speed. So take small steps towards your goals, because it's great that you've built that excitement. But if you try to go too quickly or take too big of steps and then feel as if you're not having successes or failing in areas, it'll really take the wind out of your sails, and you'll have a harder time building that momentum towards whatever it is that you're trying to bring about. Take it from somebody who, I'm an ultra marathoner. I do crazy long distances, 50 to 100 miles at a time. And that's a big chunk. We don't ever look at the whole. We literally do it 1 mile and 1 step at a time, because that's how you will get there, is by maintaining that consistency and getting yourself through, building that bright, beautiful, whatever it is that you're trying to get to. Number 6 is use visualization. Whether you are looking at it in more of a metaphysical way or just your general self-help way, it is a proven factor that when we use visualization, that it helps to wire our brains in order to get that momentum, in order to build whatever it is that you're trying to bring about. Number 7 is stay flexible. This allows you to adapt or pivot towards either new opportunities or to steer around obstacles that will inevitably pop up along your journey. Because that's what this is. It's a journey towards whatever it is you're trying to build. So make sure you're not so rigid in what your plan is that you can't flexibly move in a direction to go towards potential new opportunities or things that you might find along the way. Number 8 is seek support. And this can really be done in 2 ways. You can either find existing people in your life that will serve as a support structure as you're trying to build this momentum and get towards your goals, or you can find other individuals who have similar goals, which they will usually serve as accountability partners, and you can help feed off of each other's energy. I recommend, if possible, that you have both in your life, because when you start to lose steam or don't have that energy to put into it, then you can lean into others and help them support you to build whatever it is that you're trying to get towards or that goal that you're trying to find. Number 9 is kind of a 2-for-1, which is build a routine and stay educated about whatever your goal is. Daily small steps, as I pointed out earlier, is what's going to help you to get to whatever it is you're trying to build. And if you build just small routines around it, then it makes it that much easier to not really think about it and just go through the steps towards whatever it is that you're trying to build. But then on top of that, stay educated or up to date on your goals, whether this is health and wellness, connection, spirituality, knowledge in any area. It doesn't matter. There's always either new things coming out or there's new ways to look at it. And this a lot of times will come from that support structure that you've built. But when you learn new things about it, it helps to build that excitement and helps to give you momentum towards whatever your goals are. And then number 10, which is again kind of a 2-for-1, which is reflect regularly and celebrate milestones. This will help you to stay positive, keep that energy up, and give you the reason to keep going. Once you've started to build this momentum, it takes much less effort to keep going down that path or along your journey. And the more excitement you can build, the more positivity that you can hold around whatever this goal is, the more likely you are to accomplish it.